Would anybody like to propose anything respecting the rules of order for the business today? Can you stand? It'll make it
I
easier.
would like to make a motion that we use the copy of Robert's rules that are present in the room for today's.
I second.
Any call for discussion on that? Okay.
Our bylaws do call for Robert's Rules of Order 1970s, and I'm sure that, let's do that.
Is there any purpose to your question?
Well,
He's just wasting time, it's fine.
will you make a motion on that?
Well, all right, no, I don't want to make a
Second
motion.
question?
Please explain the voting procedure. Counting.
Oh, well, my anticipation is that most of that will be done online, digital. I mean, it's a simple calculation. We've tested it with manual tokens, and as long as the number of members isn't too large, that's relatively straightforward. So, Ken?
Okay, so I have several issues with this. Let's begin at
Well, let's just go with one at a time.
No problem.
There's other people.
No problem. Let's do it, okay? So, first question is, how many votes would a member have under your system? Hypothetically.
That depends very much on the member.
It says here, on January 1st, each year, votes shall be created and given to each party member in the amount of 200 multiplied by the member's full years of membership.
Yes.
So on the first year, if you join mid-year, you have no votes because you didn't have a full year's
No, I
membership.
believe there is allocation
And
there
also,
for
because
immediate
I
upon
happen to
joining.
be born a few years later down the line from you,
Yes.
that means my voice will be worth lower than what your voice is.
It has nothing to do with when you were born. No, let me clarify. Let me clarify that. No, it has nothing to do with the year you were born. It has to do with the years of experience you have in the organization. Okay, that's what's going on in this party, whether you realize it or not. And I've been here long enough to know that.
Just answer the question.
So the
How many
question
votes
is,
do you have?
they get more votes per year for remaining members because we want them to
More than
remain
one,
members
right?
of this party.
More than one? More than one vote?
Whatever the current to standing order says.
So let's look at the Societies Act, which this party operates under. This is a direct quote, okay? A member of a society has a right to vote unless that member is a member of a class of members who, under the bylaws, do not have the right to vote. 2, a voting member of a society only has one vote. Does the Constitution Committee, are you aware of this provision of the Societies Act?
I do not
And if
know
so,
that.
Actually-
are we going directly, are we prepared to leave the Societies Act? Which
Governed by the Societies Act, which is designed to govern non-profit societies.
This Societies
Not
Act is-
political parties.
provides profound economic benefits to this party. which
If you say
provides
so.
outreach and then-
By that system, how are you encouraging new people to join? If they join and you know, they may bring a wealth of knowledge just because they weren't members for as long. Like, my ideology has been libertarian
Sure.
before I knew what being a libertarian was, right? Before I knew
I
what-
don't believe this actually addresses the question of encouraging new members to join. We will
You're not-
continue.
okay, so you're not punishing, you're giving an advantage to other people over people who are just general members.
Yes, but as I've explained, they currently have that advantage regardless, simply
Right.
because they put in more
So that
time.
would be
I
like
can't
a
change that.
lateral
That's,
movement with a lot more paperwork.
I mean, if you can figure out a way, I'll do it. But I can't. As soon as you make it subjective, in other words, somebody gets to decide how many votes other people get, instantly that person is empowered to run everything.
I'm not
So,
talking about society.
Clayton?
So if we adopt this constitution and our political opponents become aware of it and pass it to the media, it's very likely that the media will want to know why libertarians, or at least the BC Libertarian Party, is okay with buying and selling votes and doesn't believe in one person.
Oh, we're not okay with buying and selling votes.
That's what it
That's
says.
right there.
It's right in your Constitution.
In your
We're not okay
Not
with it.
write it?
One person at a time.
It's a libertarian ethic.
I'm sorry, I don't know what that means. Yes?
Under your Constitution, 11.4, votes are quote-unquote property as defined in the statements of principles and may be traded, acquired, and otherwise treated as each owner sees fit.
Yes.
By this, you may buy and sell them.
Yes.
Also, yeah, it does actually encourage buying and selling votes.
Well,
You'd like to
no,
explain
it
that
doesn't
after saying
encourage
it's
it.
not? You clearly don't even know your own constitution.
Excuse me, it does not encourage it. It says that they're your votes, to do with as you please.
Read, come on, please read us again. Shall I read it again? 11:4?
11-4, yes, their property, yes,
Their property, which means
Yes.
you can sell property.
yes,
So you can sell votes.
you can, but we don't encourage it.
You clearly do not even know what you wrote yourself.
Where's the encouragement? Yes, feel free.
Okay, so, let's talk about the process, because what you said last time at the last AGM is that we need to form this committee, because past attempts to do this in terms of improving our constitution have failed, because we don't have a committee. So, that seems like a reasonable approach to me. So in terms of having the committee, who were the original members of this committee? Who was on it?
Well, it was
Can we
proposed
name them?
by me, I believe Mr. Smith seconded it.
I did second
Were
it.
you on the committee?
I was not, sir.
He did, Grant was on the committee,
Myself and Colin Cormack is my recollection.
Okay. Out of the
and
people on this
Andrew
committee,
McLean.
The minutes don't reflect that, but they may not be
the
accurate.
members on this committee, who in the end signed off and consented to this work of the committee that's being presented in their...
All of the committee members authorized me to sign on their behalf, except for Kyle, who abstained. That was it. You don't want
You
that.
said we?
Yes.
Who do you mean by we?
Well, that would be the committee.
Well, how, explain to me how the committee met and what sort of communication you guys had.
We communicated
This was
primarily-
that you wrote before and used the
Yes.
committee as a guise.
Yes,
on the
okay.
choice.
Primarily, it was done in email. There was document
How many
management
meetings did you
system.
have?
I'm not sure what you mean by meetings.
How many times did more than one person meet together in person?
More than one person? Oh, probably 10, 15 times over the course of the year.
You have minutes of those meetings? Who were they?
The committee members.
Which ones?
I'm not going to name specific committee members. No, it's not secret. It's a privilege of the committee to not go into those kind of details. If they wish to tell you how many meetings they attended, they're perfectly free to do so.
I actually have a question, but not for Mr. Weed. I have a question for Kyle McCormick and Don Wilson. Committee, as committee members, how many times Kyle McCormick?
Well, that's out of order. I have,
I mean, I didn't meet in person with Kent. The document was sent out by email.
So you did not meet or sit in the committee? And how much influence did you have on this document?
Not a lot.
Did you approve it?
Never attended any meetings, sorry. I never attended any.
hey, that's out of order.
I was just asked a question.
No, you're not asked a question. I have the
What are you afraid
floor.
of?
One, resolved that the party adopt the revised constitution and bylaws attached.
All right.
Is this one?
So all in favor, please raise your gold voting card. I count 4 yeas. All opposed to adoption of the resolution.
People are going to think the party's amateur. You know, people think the party's amateur. Well, there's some appeal to that. But at the same point, they're not going to trust us to govern the province. Because right now we have a moment where we can decide we are going to get professional. Doesn't mean we become a big party. There's nothing big about, nothing like a major party about representing grassroots. Representing grassroots is a fundamentally libertarian idea, which here today we can advance, I believe, at least one step closer by passing this document. At the end of the day, it's going to take the people to make this reality, but this is the tools that can make this happen. And right now, like I said, we are at a historical moment where we have momentum. We should seize it. And at the end, before I pass the resolution, I fundamentally ask you here, are you ready to go to Victoria and bring freedom to BC by having a voice at the table?
Hell yeah!